Hello, it's Cindy, the jewelry nurse. I am back for part 2 of this sale from the church, and as you can see, I did not want to clean up the mess from the first one in front of me. This has a lot of junk in the bags, but if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And if you would leave a comment, I love the comments. If you have any knowledge that you want to share, I appreciate that. But the most interesting things from the first half were this sterling silver brooch, which will almost pay for what I paid for this bin of stuff. It says sterling on it, so it is old and vintage, kind of Art Deco style. Almost looks like the design on a spoon or something, doesn't it, now that I look at it? But that's a beautiful brooch there, and that was worth the box almost. Pay for the box, really. And then this 18 karat gold filled chain, and then this really cool alpaca Italy. It says Italy, and then I said, well, maybe it says alpaca up here, so I thought maybe it's from Mexico. But duh, it actually says alpaca. I mean, it actually says Italy, so it is Italian. I'm not familiar with Italian alpaca, so I'll have to look it up, but it says alpaca. So this is really cool from that. And then these cool shoe clips need some cleaning up, but my first pair of shoe clips, they're pink leather, so I'll keep those. And then this I thought was just adorable, this brooch with the Santa thing. So those were the coolest things from the last one. And I have a few more bags, plus there's a bunch of loose stuff in the bin that it came in, so go ahead and get these. I do have a store on eBay, and it is under all of that. Links that will take you directly to my store are listed in the description box under each video. Plus I have a Poshmark store, and I have an Etsy store, and they're all under some form of Jewelry Nurse. Like the Etsy is under Jewelry Nurse, username Jewelry Nurse. eBay is under Jewelry Nurse, and I believe Poshmark is under Jewelry Nurse too. Isn't that cool? That's old for sure. Old kidney style attached to it. That's definitely vintage. And it looks like brass, and not sure what that bead is, but let me try out this magnet that came in the last bunch. Yeah, not sticking, so that is definitely brass. Maybe from India, maybe? I don't know. Sort of looks like their style. But cool, that's kind of cool. Then one of those things to hold up your shirt. And, ooh, okay, so this was one of the reasons I took it. This was sitting right on the top of the bag, so it was almost like my sister telling me to take it. That's the sister's name that I lost, so I will be keeping this. It's just a stainless steel cuff bracelet, but that is her name engraved in it, and it was like right on the top of the bag, and I could see it when she handed me the bin and asked me if I wanted to purchase it. So couldn't turn it down when I saw that. So I love that bracelet. That is going to stay with me. Name of my sister, like I said, that I just lost. Okay, here's another brass earring. This does look Middle Eastern too, and that looks like a maybe piece of onyx. I'm not sure. I'll have to check it out later to see, but hopefully the rest of the earring, the other one, is there, because I can put hooks on these easily. Cool though. Definitely looks like real brass. Let me get rid of all these ones that hold up your... I tried using these one because I hate long sleeves, and I have a lot of long sleeves, but I hate always pulling them up, so I tried using them, and they did get kind of annoying after a while. They get kind of tight. Okay, so into my bracelet box. Okay, so I'll put that aside. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to try the magnet on it. Yep, I think that is actually brass. A little hair clip for a child. Wow, check these out. These are huge earrings. They're hooked together though. Kind of cool. Those are kind of cool, aren't they? These look 80s. Most of this, like I said, came from a church sale, so all of it is pretty much vintage. There's not very many modern pieces in here, probably a few, but most of them I think are vintage. And this is so cool looking. Check out this bracelet. Some inlaid. This looks old too. Not sure how you open it. Oh, opens from that side. Oh, cool. Yeah, this is totally old. It has the pen style, trombone style. Nice. That is worth this whole thing, and I can't believe they were even thinking about selling this for $1. It's worth so much more than that. That drives me crazy. Let me find my... This is way cool. There's some kind of mark on it, but I can't really read it. I'll have to look this up. This is just too cool. Wow. Very old. Possibly Victorian. Don't even know what the inlay is. I'll have to check this out better later. I think it's the inlays are filled in with some kind of resin because you can see it goes into the cracks, but that is just way cool. One of my favorite things I think I've found ever in a jar. Wow. Between that and the brooch definitely made this worth it. These look like clay beads. This is probably, let's see, has a spring ring on it, so this is older too. Yeah, these look like some kind of clay beads. Those are awesome. Yeah, I'm not sure on those yet, whether I want to put those in the craft lot or keep them. I'll think about those for a few. More vintage beads. These are very heavy acrylic beads. Very heavy. And those I won't put in the craft lot because there's nothing you can do with them. They're kind of fixed together. Oh, what a cool pendant. Oh, check that out. Wow. Beautiful. Let's see if I see any marks on it. I'll check this for silver later. It does have some patina, has some potential, but probably not. Yeah, this is a more modern chain, and the chain is definitely not sterling, but I will check out that pendant later. Even if it's not, it's way cool. Look at it. Beautiful. The pendant doesn't look like it goes with the chain. It doesn't match the chain at all. Okay, so what else do we have here? This is just a modern chain with some kind of a round pendant. Metal pendant, craft lock. Cool bracelet. Except it's missing all the rhinestones. Easily fixed, but the question always is it worth fixing? But cool looking bracelet though. Looks old too. So if it cleans up, I'll fix it. If not, it'll go in the trash. And this is a cool brass bracelet here too. This is a brass cuff bracelet. Yeah, this is brass. Nice. This will look really cool when I polish it up. I like that one. Okay, these I believe to be real pearls. It's missing part of the clasp. I get so many of these little tiny sets of pearls like this. But they're always missing, these older ones are always missing part of it. Let me see if this is sterling. This looks like sterling, maybe. Yeah, I think it's sterling. I'll test it, but the other half is usually the half that's labeled sterling. Yeah, it's got some patina too, so I'll check that, but these are definitely real pearls. See what I mean? They're always missing one half. That's got the slide, but is missing the barrel. And these don't look... Yeah, these are not real. These are faux pearls, so that will go. They just need to be cleaned up. These will go into the craft lot. See, some of them are not reusable, but it is a nice set of... It probably started off a nice set. I'll see if they clean up, if any of them are salvageable, and if they are, it'll go in the craft lot. Little button earring. Pretty. What do you call that? Almost looks like the... Can't remember. I want to say damascene, but I don't think that's what it is. Pretty, though. Just a statement necklace. Little bling. Just don't care for these curb chains. This is more modern statement necklace. We'll see if it cleans up. Another cuff bracelet. This one does have a mark on it. Avon. This is an Avon. It does have some color wear, so we'll see if it cleans up. Oh, cool. Here's the other one. Oh, and look. That's cool, so I can fix it. So that one piece, it's in there somewhere. Yes, I can fix these. That's awesome. These are cool. So they can be salvaged. Very nice. I just need to find, wait a minute, are any pieces missing? Nope, all the rings are there. So say sometimes when you try to, yeah, it just hooks on there. Oh, that's easy. So sometimes when you try to replace the jump rings on these kind of things, you can't match the old jump ring, but looks like we're good on this. Just has to go back on there. Gotta stop trying to, I was trying to look through the camera to do it, but that ain't working. So these are awesome, and I know exactly who's gonna like these too. These are cool. These are very vintage too. Nice. I need to figure out what that is. So this is a little more promising than I thought. This has got elephants and horses. And this has an old clasp. This is vintage too. Don't know if this can be saved or not though. I'll have to see if it'll clean up. But very cute. Elephants and horses. Charm bracelet. Oh, I have another pair of these and these button style clip-ons. No, the other pair I have is pierced, so this is a button style clip-on. More craft. Looks like a little, oh, I guess that is the whole earring. I guess it's not missing anything. Just a little pearl stud. That almost looks like possible silver. I'll have to check that. Maybe not. I think that came off of the pearl necklace. Another little stud. Little pair of pearl screwbacks. Or white milk glass pearl screwbacks. Okay, that is missing. Probably had some pearls in it. Okay, there is the match to that. That looks like a really old pearl. It needs some cleaning for sure. More Mardi Gras type. I wish there were a way to detach those, but there's not. Here's a big set of nice acrylic beads. Got a vintage spring ring. These are separate, so they will go into the craft lot. Okay, this is the last bag, but then there's a bunch of loose stuff in the bin, like almost as much as I've already showed you. Jennifer. More earrings, look a lot like that other pair, except for they did a little better job in gluing down the rhinestones on this one. Ooh, a brooch. And it's got that, I can't remember the name of that, with the 4-leaf clovers. This is old, look at that. It's got the old style hook. Very vintage. Oh, look at that, pretty. Dang it, it's missing a rhinestone. I'm going to have to look through and see if I can find that, because that is a really cool brooch. That's an old one. Not sure. Put that in my... Okay, this is a really cool old vintage brooch, missing one stone, but the glue is showing. I don't know if somebody tried to put them back in, but hopefully that will clean up. This is totally vintage. Nice. Big wood disc. Some pretty wood beads on there. Ooh, look at those. Those are pretty. And then some white coral, maybe? Looks like pieces of coral. I'll have to check that out later. But this will go into the craft lot. Looks like some coral, though. Maybe you can find something to do with it. Here's a pretty shell thing. I think I sent you some of this kind of shell, Susan. You can see this is really old. Look at the clasp. I think I sent you some of this kind of shell before. I don't know if you like it or not. I just thought it was interesting that you might be able to come up with some good ideas and make something a little more modern out of it. But if you don't like it, I won't put any more in there. As you can see, I tried to not put any shell in there unless it was interesting. And just another one of these seed things. And what does it have? More shells. Seeds and shells. And more shell. Yeah, I don't even put this in the craft lot because I don't know what you can do with it. So if you want that kind of stuff, let me know. I'll put it in craft lots. If not, I just throw it away. This is a really cool... Except for this part of it, this needs to be remade. It needs to have some chain put on it. But very cool statement necklace. And there's one in blue also. I will remake these. If I don't get around to remaking them very quickly, then they will go into the craft lot. But I hate this part of it. Cool though. Some pretty silver beads, stretchy, and a chain. Oh, I guess that's a tassel on it. Oh, here's a vintage, nice vintage necklace. This almost reminds me of a very fancy watch band that I have. This is cool. And it's in good condition. Just needs to be cleaned up. No color wear. Nice. I like that. Nice vintage necklace. Whenever I see anything like this age, like 50s, 60s, it always makes me think of Princess Casserole and the thermoset stuff. I don't know why these type always make me think of her. Oh, look at this. This is way cool. Check out this brooch. So I gave up some of my favorite brooches, but look, I'm getting some more favorites. I love this. This is so Art Deco, Art Nouveau, one of those kind of looking. Very cool. I like that. That's a keeper. This is a little dirty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, got some color wear, but it is marked. Or not color wear, but some, I don't know, patina sort of. I think that will clean off probably with some sparkle. We will give it a try. Let me read what that says though. I wish I could read this without my glasses. Drives me crazy. And by the way, if you have not seen any of Princess Casserole's videos, please go and watch her and subscribe to her. She's very knowledgeable. Very, very knowledgeable. And she gets some great stuff. She knows her vintage for sure. This says FIF. I'm not familiar with that, but I will have to look it up. Almost looks like it might be sterling. I'll have to test that one. I'll put that one aside for testing. Okay, this is cute. More modern, just a little drop necklace. Just a little pearl drop necklace, delicate. I'll put that in the lot of delicate jewelry. And you guys know how much I like these beaded wire necklaces. This one's got that type of a clip. Let's see, it does have something on it. Probably says China. Let me look. "14-karat gold plate." Okay. So this is all done on 14-karat gold plated beading wire. And I wonder, you can see a lot of the plating is worn off, but that is way cool. This is a long one. This one I will probably keep and wear myself. I love this beading wire, especially when they put glass beads on it. One of my favorites. So that's a keeper. Okay, so that was the end of the bag, but I do have, let me look at these up close real quick. I do have, the bin is still full of stuff, so I'll just grab a handful out of it. Not sure. These are some kind of stone. I will soak these and see if I can clean them up, but these are some kind of stone. They're not pearl. Interesting. Yep, I'll check those out better later. And just a little fashion earring, kind of cute. All right, let me grab a handful of this muck over here. Ha! Wasn't kidding. I'll scoot it back. Here is a earring. Feels like wood, and I don't know, maybe I'm not sure what that is. Not sure what that's made out of. Okay, kind of cute. This is a necklace made out of leather cording and pony beads, sort of a Southwest thing. I'm not sure if anybody would be interested. Just a thing of pearls for the craft lot. Not sure if that's something anybody would be interested in. If you were going line dancing or something, that would be really cool. So not sure what to do on that one. It has this style of closure. Huh. Okay, so this big old honkin' red necklace. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm going to get that one out first and out of the way. These are some cool beads. These will go in the craft lot. Cool beads. But check this out. This is a huge pile of acrylic beads here. It's a multi-strand. I can't even show you the whole thing. It's a multi-strand. It's got a modern clasp on it, but look at all of these beads. Oh my goodness. This, you would fall over trying to wear this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strands of really heavy red beads. So I think this is probably too much for one person to wear. They're graduated. So I think that will probably end up in the craft lot. Put it in there for now, and if somebody says, no, wait, I want those, I'll take them out, but for now they're going in there. Another, let's see, this looks vintage too. Yep, it's got a vintage clasp, got a smaller one than they usually put on these. This is, I think, 80s. I remember everybody wearing these in the 80s, these type of necklaces. And you could never tell whether they were the real gold or not back then. Nice, because they did make these big things in gold, so you were fortunate enough to be able to afford one. Okay. This is a more modern necklace, too. I think we already had one of these. Or, no, I just pulled it out of there. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't. I put one of these in the craft lot, I think. Yes, I did. So there's 2 of these. So they're both going into the craft lot. Yeah, there's 2 of these. One's black and one's brown. Huh, interesting. And let me look closer at these, because these do look like coral. Yeah, this is pieces of coral. So wood and coral. Here is one of these clay or homemade paper wrapped, which I think is really cool. You have the patience to do those. I think Cece makes those. She makes some very interesting, cool ones. This is kind of cool. These are glass beads, too. Definitely not silver. That's kind of cool, though. Those are black, purple, and, or gray, purple, and white, clear, so that's going in the craft lot. Okay, here's a copper chain, which this one I might keep because I have... Let me see if it's real copper or... No, not real copper. It's got alloys in there that are magnetic. But I need a copper. I need a real copper chain. So that's going in the craft lot. Let me stick it over here so I can put it in a bag. I don't want to stick the chains in there without bagging them. So I don't want to get all tangled. Okay, this is way cool. I don't know if this is coconut shell or not. I think it might be like pieces of coconut shell and then these big acrylic beads. This is way cool. I like this. I think I'm going to do a lot of wood necklaces eventually for those of you that like wood. Okay, I don't know if this is missing something, because I don't know. I don't see any way for that to hook together. Might be missing something. If it's missing something, it'll go in the craft lot. But that's cool. Put that aside for now. And more. Oh, these are cool. You guys remember these? I remember these from a kid. These type of beads. My grandmother had some of these. And she used to let us play with them all the time. That's absolutely cool. They do, and they're a brown color. Yeah, see, I'll slow it down so you can see it. Those are awesome. They're almost like they're a really heavy rubber plastic kind of thing. If you remember those as a kid, holler. Leave me a comment. Here's another brooch. Ooh, cool brooch. Like Roman heads. It's got a little ick there, but very cool. Nice brooch. More of these pearls. Or is that? No, that's not the same set. Okay, what's this one missing? So this has this piece. I guess I need to try and combine them. Let me look at these closely and see if they're the real thing or not. Yes, these are real pearls. And pearls do color with age. They do get this antique-y, this look, this color after. That's why somehow you know, or sometimes you know that pearls are very old. They get this color. I don't know if it's oils from your skin or how you, I'll have to read up on that again, but it's something I heard years ago that, do you see these are both have that yellowing look, and this one's even more yellow, that pearls do kind of change color with age. Oh, here's a bracelet to match that. Necklace. Cool. So funny because I just got rid of one of my favorite Perot sets and I put it in that purse slot. The favorite Perot. I don't know how to say that right, but yeah, I just sold that in my auction. That saddened me, but I just have too much. Like I said, I have probably 6, maybe more jewelry boxes. I'd have to count them. Here's a piece off of a Titech. Here's some of those. Yeah, these are thin, so they're bending up. Kind of a copper color. Oh boy, more. Oh, cool bracelet. It's like leather. That's kind of cool. I might do, I have a lot of really interesting cool bracelets like this too. I might do a bracelet lot one day too, guys. If anybody's interested. Ooh, here's some pretty yellow seed beads. The bigger ones, not true seed beads, but looks like it's got a cloth colored bead. Kind of cool beads. Those will go in the craft lot. More of these pink Mardi Gras type stuff. These ones do have, I do check these when they have a class because I have gotten some of these that were like Trifari or Monet. So I do check them before I put them in the box of stuff I plan on doing a project with one day. Saving it for retirement. Yep, those are not marked. Okay, I see some interesting stuff in here. I'm gonna have to pause for a second and untangle. What is that? That's, interesting. It's an earring, 2 halves stuck together. Very interesting. Kind of cool. So far I've gotten a lot of 1 earrings in this. I hope there's some matches. Let me see what I can get out of here before I pause. Little daisy earring, and it's red, white, and blue, kind of patriotic. I'll have to save these for Thelma. She likes her patriotic jewelry. Very vintage and very patriotic. Very cool looking. Isn't that awesome? It's in good condition too. That's a pretty old earring. Definitely vintage. Cool. Hope I get the other one on that. Alright, I'm going to pause for a second. Okay, so I found the other earring to this. The pair of those, and those I think might be silver balls. I'm going to put those aside and test those. Yeah, they're, well, nope, they're not sticking to a magnet, so I'll put those aside to test it. This looks like a really old vintage pendant, but it's been put on a modern chain. You can see that it has a copper base. It's been plated, but the chain is modern. But pretty little vintage pendant though. Nice rhinestones in it that can be reused. And this just has some pretty beads on it. These are just acrylic, faceted acrylic beads. And some little peridot colored seed beads that'll go into the craft lot. That craft box is filling up fast. Another one of these copper colored chains. I'm gonna bag those up, and more gold chain. I'm going to bag all those up before I put them into the craft lot so they don't get tangled together. And then these, what Vicki calls lamp pulls. This is a big brass one though. I think it's brass. Hold on. Okay. Alright, I guess that's supposed to be together, but that's going in the craft box. Let me see if it's brass or not. Yeah, that's a big brass chain. And then this has some really pretty hematite beads on it. That's real. Well, you know what? Those could be pearl. I'll have to look at those better later, because now that I'm looking at them, they look like they might be pearls. Yep, I think they are. If those are pearls, I'll send those to Vicki to add to my necklace. And these are just shell, which the shell part will go into the craft lot, but I got to get rid of. If these are real pearls, I'm collecting different types of pearls for Vicki to make a necklace out of all different kind of pearls. Like I want a variety of everything, every color and style and shape. I can't wait to see what she does with it. More, oops, that went flying somewhere. Another cross for my, oh, that's got a lot of wear, so that'll go in the trash. More chain, I don't even know what that is. That'll go in the craft lot too. I need to bag that. This will also go in the craft lot. It's got some little beads and rhinestone. Oh, those are faceted rhinestones too that can be harvested. So that will go in there. Okay, let me grab another handful. Just a little bit more and we're almost done here. Let's see. We're getting there, people. Okay, looks like nothing left in there but some beads and rhinestones. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Oh, this is cool. This is totally vintage too. This is really cool. Look at that. Got color wear, unfortunately. Well, not as bad as it looks like on the screen, but that's a shame because that's really cool. Omega style chain. Oh, I just saw a brass thimble. Anybody collect thimbles? brass thimbles, old one. If anybody collects those thimbles, let me know. It's all yours. And okay, that's where all those discs came from. I already threw the green one in to the craft lot, so these will go in with it. These wooden discs, they were a pair of earrings apparently. I don't know, unless somebody wants them as a pair of earrings, I guess I could put them back together if you're interested in these wooden discs. Maybe Selena, if you're interested. I've already packed up your stuff, so it wouldn't be able to get in this one, but here is a pretty watch. Vivian. It's missing the other part of the band, but it is kind of cool looking. More watches. Not a lot of watches in this one, you notice? I always get watches. Just a pair of hoops with wear. Pair of earrings, little red beads. Those are acrylic. No clue. Oh, that's a paper clip. Clip-on earring. Yep, there we go. Clip-on earring. That's cute. Okay, another one of these. That is how many so far on that? And more of the white. Might be enough now for something to do with that white coral. Nice. One more of these copper colored chains. It's 3 of those so far. Ooh, I like this. I like this. I like the way it feels. I don't even have to look at it yet. I like the way it feels in my hand. Cool. I like this one. Got some cool beads on it. A little bit of everything. Shell, wooden beads. Trying to feel if those are glass or not, but I like that one. Because I really like these. I love these metallic seed bead type small beads. I like those. That's why I like this one. I like the way it feels in my hand too. Like I said, that's not a very good description, but more in here to keep than I thought there would be. Plus, I did put a lot in the craft from this. This is just one of these chain necklaces that I don't really care for. If it cleans up, it'll go in the craft lot. Awesome brooch. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. Cool brooch though. Good shape. Oh cool, there's the other blue earring. Now if I just can find the stone, to look through all the loose pieces parts, because I really would hate to not be able to fix those. They're too cool. Not old, but they're cool. Okay, so here is something by Charlotte Accessories. I don't know if this is Charlotte Russe or not. It's a chain. Pretty orange color. So that's a new one. Little post earring. More wooden beads. Here's more. There's a barrel clasp. These are kind of a gray colored. And these are individually strung, so these will go into the craft lot. They can be taken apart and used. It's just a long strand of gray acrylic beads, kind of a gray color, an unusual color. I don't see gray necklaces very often, or gray beads. More of those. Little charm bracelet. Has one of those type of clasp on it, Monet style thing. But I don't see. Let me see what this says. Okay, this is all sterling, which is kind of cool because this is my birth date right here. It says sterling right there. It says 1959. That's my birth date. And this has, I guess, some kind of Greek writing, some kind of sorority thing. These are all sterling though. This one says 1958. This must have been somebody's sorority bracelet. And this one says welcome, I think. Wait a minute, what does it say? Yes, it says welcome. Very cool. This whole thing is sterling. I think the bracelet is too. Yepper. So more sterling. Very cool. More sterling. Don't know what I can do with that, but something sterling from there. I think I missed showing you this one somehow. This is a cool earring. All the stones are there. Haven't seen the mate to that yet, but yeah, there's the other piece of sterling. So far, 2 pieces of sterling there. And I do remember the mate to this. Here's the mate to that. Oh, cool. Looks like the mate to that. Oh man, but that one's missing some stones. Oh, no, they both are. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth putting in or not. I'll think about it. If not, I'll harvest the stones from it. I just found the other one of those button earrings. Those are really cute button earrings. Okay. Don't look like the other one of these is in there, but that's too bad because we always get the necklaces like this mesh necklaces. So if somebody had the mesh necklace that matched this would be really cool with it. I don't see a mate though. A little small hair clip. So, I do not see where this one has a clasp, but some cool pieces parts, so craft lot. A little stretchy with wooden beads and bugle beads, seed beads that will go into the, I know they're not technically the real seed bead, but it's easiest to call them that and move on. Little earring. Don't see any markings on it, so it's probably just costume. Does not appear to be real gold. This is cool pendant. Look at this. Very cool. Just don't like the chain. The chain has got some wear, but the pendant's kind of cool. Okay. Okay, more beads. These are individual beads, so these will go, even though it doesn't have, it's a long strand of black beads. It doesn't have a clasp on it, but they are not hooked to the string, so those will go into the craft lot. I like to see something better done with these beads. worn out chain. I think they turned this color just from sitting. Oh, you know what? This might be silver. Nope. Well, at least the clasp is not silver. But the chain might be. I'm going to have to check that. Sometimes people, like I've done it myself, like I've broken the clasp on a good gold or silver chain and wanted to wear it and just put, because see, that looks tarnished almost like it. So I'll check that. If not, it'll get, if it doesn't clean up, or if it's not silver, it'll get junked. But I think we're almost done here. That, I didn't find the match to that. A lot of single earrings. Little bracelet with some pretty beads. And this just looks like pieces parts here. Little star earring. Earring backs. I'm going to have fun cleaning all this up tomorrow. This looks like maybe sterling too. Horse. Is that a horse? Yeah, I guess it is a horse. Let me look and see. If it says anything. This almost looks like it has been handcrafted. It looks like the back of it looks stamped, oddly enough. Yeah, I'll test this because I have a sneaking suspicion, even though this is not marked, the craftsmanship is definitely homemade, but I'm going to check that because I think that might be silver. It's got the right patina. So that will get checked. Little horseshoe anchor. I mean, not horseshoe, but a little anchor. Pendant. Yeah, I don't see any marks on it, but it's kind of cute. So if it is not the real thing, that will go into the box. And, oh, cool. These are cute. A little pair of earrings with the long, I like the ones with the long hooks because I always lose one if the hooks are short. These are cute though. These are lightweight. I'll wear these. Little angels on them. Cute. Let me look at those. Those almost look like silver too, those little angels. Those might be, I'm going to stick those in the testing thing. They look like they came off of somebody else, something else, and somebody put them on here because they have a weird sort of ring on them. I'm going to test those, the angels. Okay, and then these little beads that will go in a craft lot. So that is it. Finally got through that bin, and Susan, I will have a craft lot for you before too long. Here's the other little, that was another one I wanted to test. Here's the but that's it for this bin. There was a lot of craft stuff in there. Check the bin and see if I missed anything. Oh cool, that might be one of the, for that pearl, I might be able to fix one of those pearls. No, most of what's left in here is the pearls that fell off. I did just find the other little star. And that's it. The rest are pearls. Here's another little tiny earring. Okay, guys. Finally got through that, so this will be part 2, but I will get this videos up as soon as possible, and I will see you all on Sunday for live for the chat, and then the auction I will announce within the next day or two. I will do a short little video to tell you when our next auction is going to be. I want to do one more before Christmas. I think all of the packages have been sent out from this last auction, but maybe 1, 2, and I'm just one person I'm waiting on payment from, and as soon as I get that, it will go out. So missed those. This is more pearls for the craft lot. But that's it. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comment. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. You will find all of my information, my P.O. box, my email, my connections to my stores, all of that you will find listed in the description box under my video. Every single video, maybe a couple I've missed, but pretty much every video has that information listed. So just go in there to find it. So thank you, and I appreciate and I love you all. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up.